This seat's not for people who clean floors. Travis Kane's voice cracked through the quiet hum of the boarding process like a tray hitting the galley floor. He was sprawled across the maintenance chair in the front of the first-class cabin, one polished shoe propped on Jordan Miles's open toolkit. A few passengers glanced up from their champagne flutes. One man smirked. Jordan stepped into the cabin, rolling his cart of diagnostic equipment, eyes shifting from Travis's smug grin to the service tablet shoved halfway under his heel. The air felt thinner here, heavy with the kind of judgment that made every breath deliberate. Travis tapped the chair's armrest as if claiming it by law. "Find another spot, maintenance boy," he added, the words sharp enough to sting even in the plush quiet of the VIP cabin. What Jordan said next would make even the captain pause mid-checklist. Jordan didn't rush. He parked his cart beside the galley door, adjusted his ID badge, and let the silence stretch until the passengers started shifting in their seats. A flight attendant glanced over, hesitated, then turned away as if this wasn't her battle. Travis leaned forward, voice low but meant to carry. "You really think you belong up here? This is where deals are made, not where oil stains belong." A few chuckles rippled through the cabin. Jordan's jaw tightened, but his gaze stayed locked on Travis, calm yet unyielding. He reached for his service tablet, only to have Travis nudge it further under his heel. "Careful," Travis said, smiling. "Wouldn't want you to break the only thing that makes you useful." Jordan could feel the eyes on him, passengers, crew, even a security guard near the boarding door. No one stepped in. The captain's voice crackled faintly from the cockpit, oblivious to the tension brewing. And that's when a shadow moved in the doorway behind him. Captain Reyes stepped into the cabin, his presence instantly drawing the attention of the VIPs. He scanned the scene, Travis lounging in the maintenance chair, Jordan standing close enough to reclaim it with one push. "Something wrong here?" Reyes's tone was even, but it carried the weight of command. Travis straightened slightly but kept his smirk. "Just making sure our service staff knows their place." The captain's eyes shifted to Jordan. "Is that so?" Jordan's reply was measured. "Depends on whether you think this is just a seat, or a boundary." A murmur spread through the cabin. Travis scoffed. "You think you've got some claim to this spot?" He leaned back, foot still on the toolkit. The captain took one step closer, his gaze fixed on Travis. "Do you even know whose seat you're in?" The question landed like turbulence no one saw coming. Travis gave a short laugh. "Some mechanics. Who cares?" The captain's voice dropped, low and deliberate. "You should. Because you're sitting in the space assigned to Jordan Miles, son of Vincent Miles." The name hit the cabin like a sudden drop in altitude. Conversation stalled. A couple of passengers exchanged knowing glances, one man actually sat back as if distance could protect him. Travis blinked, his grin faltering. "That's supposed to mean something." The captain didn't answer him directly. Instead, he addressed the cabin. "Vincent Miles is the man who once kept this airline from collapsing. Without him, none of us would be here." Travis's smirk dissolved entirely. Jordan finally stepped forward, retrieving his tablet from under Travis's foot without breaking eye contact. "You wanted this spot," he said quietly. "Now you can keep it. But remember, some places aren't free to sit in." The captain nodded toward the aisle. "Out. Now." Travis stood, but his swagger was gone. As Travis disappeared down the aisle, the cabin seemed to exhale. A few passengers avoided Jordan's gaze, others gave a subtle nod, as if acknowledging what had just unfolded. Jordan returned to his chair, placing his tablet back on the armrest like it had never been moved. The captain lingered a moment, his voice softer now. "Your father once told me, respect isn't about the seat you take, it's about the ground you stand on." Jordan's expression didn't change, but his grip on the tablet eased. He went back to work, running diagnostics as the hum of boarding resumed. Outside the aircraft, Travis's muffled protest faded into the terminal noise. By the time the doors closed, word had already traveled through the crew and into the departure lounge. The mechanic in first class wasn't just a mechanic. Some truths don't need to be announced over the PA, they settle into the air, changing how people breathe around you. In this story, power didn't come from shouting or forcing someone out, it came from knowing exactly who you are and letting others discover it when they least expect it. Jordan didn't just defend a chair, he reminded everyone watching that worth isn't assigned by uniforms or job titles. If stories like this resonate with you, share your thoughts below, subscribe for more, and tell us, have you ever had to stand your ground when it mattered most?